Qualifiers just happening. I mean, such a significant event. You kind of refer to that a little bit. It's middle lane freeze. He could be in some trouble throwing out that Arcane Curse, but yeah, Slaughter's being patient and wants to get a little more damage with Alina on top of him. But there we go, the Crush open. Now Tusk is nearby. Meanwhile, First Blood happening elsewhere, but Silencer is going to go down. And FY comes in here, but the Ice Charge is coming in too late. Not able to really block them off in time. But yeah, I'm obviously missing the Crystal Maiden going down.
Yeah, 2 points in Battery Assault for Clockwork. It's unconventional. Typically, you'll see at least 1 point in Flare at this point, but it netted him a solo kill.
Well played. So action happening both at the top, or excuse me, the bottom and the middle at the same time, and both in favor of LGD right there. So obviously good execution and good start, and yeah, getting a solo kill on an offlane hero, especially in a 1 versus 2, always has to feel so good. In this case, for the Clockwork, being played by XZ right here, it looks like. But maybe Rain on that Meepo, though. He is having fantastic Charm and Farm. It's going to be fun to see. It's actually middle lane. Freeze does get the kill onto Amy there playing Lena. The Crush coming out a little bit too late from Slaughter.
Top lane.
rOtk, he's being dove on pretty heavily. The Crush will land. Now he has a level 2 Aphotic Shield, though. Going to throw that up. Maybe getting plenty. In fact, maybe Rain needs to be careful. Meepo making turn on right here. Showercopter comes in. Down goes Meepo. I mean, they get the kill on Abaddon. I think they'll definitely take that trade, though, especially with the farm on Meepo. Yeah, except it's always kind of tricky because it can produce a pretty solid effect in this case, you know, with the gunner for Gyrocopter. It's actually middle lane, and the action's not stopping, man. We do have a 2 versus 3 coming out. Crush will land on a Silencer, but he should be fine. He's enough distance, in fact, FY in the front lines. And now we have Fenrir coming in and using that Crystal Nova. Level 2, actually, some good damage coming out, but FY on the Tusk also needs to be careful. Somebody's going to fall here, feels like.
I may just look at the PD.
Oh, man, double damage you're going to help here as well from Lena. Gets the turn kill onto the Tusk. AA does go down, but down goes Lena shortly after as that call down rains from the skies of Gyrocopter. We're not even done just yet. XZ comes in with that hook shot as mentioned, and Freeze is going to be locked down by that level 3 Battery Assault now. Gyrocopter going to push him back with some Rocket Barrage, but that will finally...
Fights as a carry, and this is just more of that as XZ smoked up, has hookshot ready on Freeze.
Oh, it's the creep right there. He's unable to get the cogs up, actually. And now Fenrir nearby, the Crystal Nova coming out. That will slow them down enough. In fact, Clockwork, he's being turned on now as Last Word Silence comes out. But those cogs going to zone them out, and he will be fine in the end as Meepo, he's fine, actually. Just farming up in the jungle up there. But, yeah, the action just nonstop. That hook shot a little off right there, though, unfortunately. As I say, back to Meepo. They are going to fight in the snowball coming in. There's a call down. And this Meepo, I don't know if he's going to be living through this one. Yeah, one of them, he's just a little bit too low. And Agressif will get the kill. Agressif.
Actually, M99 needs to be careful.
He avoids the Crush, and he gets the double kill. Speaking of being careful, oh, the block out of Neo. He can't get the Shrine. They need to pop it for him. Oh, that would have been something if that Clockwork teammate was not there. But he's able to pop the Shrine for him, and thus he will live.
Ame?
They'd make it stop, man. There's another kill as Lena goes down.
No rest for the wicked.
Apparently, if it's ending, Silencer up here as well. He does have Global Silence ready to go. Tusk, the Ice Shards land. He's going to snowball on in. Catch the Slaughter. A is level 6, that's right, so he does have that Ice Blast. Meanwhile, the hook shot coming in from the flank. Agressif is in trouble. He uses the call down. They get the kill on a Slaughter, but Agressif, is he going to fall? He's going to at least get a turn kill, looks like, as down goes A. Down goes Gyrocopter, though, but Clockwork is picked up. Ultimately, a 3-for-1 exchange in favor of VG.j, as well as the tower kill. The numbers definitely working in their advantage, despite losing the Gyrocopter there.
What a global by Freeze. Oh, wait, hold that thought.
They want to get
3 Meepos giving a bunch of bonus armor? Oh, no, never mind.
Man, now the net's coming out. Maybe Rain, meanwhile, he's on the run, but the snowball connects. He brings on the Silencer with him. He's able to poof back in, though, but it doesn't matter. He got the turn kill on a Crystal Maiden, but again, if you're looking to get exchanges here, you're just fine with that one. A Crystal Maiden support for that core Meepo.
Slaughter, bot lane still in the jungle.
Oh, that's an Ice Vortex coming out. That's a big animation right there. And the LSA to help secure the kill on this Slark. Not Freeze. On a Tusk, meanwhile. Now Freeze. He's in a little bit of trouble. Another LSA. This one's going to miss, though. A little bit behind.
M99 is going to be able to get the Crush, though.
Yeah, that'll land. And a couple of auto attacks later. Well, it took a little bit longer, but finally comes out the Dragon Slave used right there and securing that kill. So, well, they get a double kill there.
That he wanted to activate it. Silencer used Global Silence, and he couldn't, he put out the trigger, but he couldn't pull it. And so Gyrocopter survived for much longer than he should have, and that's just going to continue happening. LGD, every time they initiate, Global Silence is just going to be used for counter-initiation on the spot.
Yeah, obviously
so
the Ice.
Maybe Rain.
Oh yeah, top lane up here. Yeah, he is going to get caught by Tusk as well as the Abaddon and the Crystal Maiden, and he cannot poof out in time. He will drop in the end. Obviously, there's no tower up there to TP2 as well, so they had already killed that a good 3 or 4 minutes ago. And thus, they find Meepo yet again. I mean, so Meepo's now been picked up. What is that, the third time I want to say? A fourth time even. He is 1-4-2 in this game. Now, he's still managing second in net worth just behind that gyrocopter, but obviously, with a Meepo, you usually want to be quite ahead.
Mid lane, Ame.
Oh, they called out Ame. He's going to get caught. He says, screw it, I'm taking you with me. He takes the gyrocopter with me, using that ultimate of his, of the Laguna Blade. And he's actually going to come up quickly, so he actually chose to get...
But Yule's, in my opinion, it offers setup for LSA. It'll help purge off Global Silence and team fights, and it gives her more move speed as on the bot lane rOtk gets hooked.
Yeah, they're going to catch him here. Now, of course, that borrowed time going to be activated, so he'll heal up back to full life. Don't really care about that being on him. And Phonic Shield, and there's that Global Silence, and now here comes the turn. So the borrowed time not only saving him, but trying to set up some return kills now. And okay, they're going to go back in, but is this going to be worth it? He'll get staffed away. Ice Blast going out, though. But Clockwork is in trouble. The call down on top of that kind of zoning them away. And maybe Randy's going to try to poof out. He will be successful, actually. It's a good escape on Meeple's part, but losing Clockwork and very likely losing AA. As there we go with the homing missile, the Walrus Punch, and the double kill for Gyrocopter to secure it. So, yeah, I mean, Abaddon's always going to be a tough target to kill.
Aggressive is now Blink Crush on FY.
Two-man Crush, Ice Blast in the background, catches the Silencer, actually, but now XZ, he's feeling the pain again, the call down. He's being trapped inside his own cogs right here, and he will go down. A killing spree for Aggressive coming out. And another case of, it seems like LGD really trying to
keep up this farm, and then LGD are going to have even more trouble trying to deal with initiating on VG.j because, I don't know, the way that they've itemized just seems so... It's not coordinated to me, but they're taking Roche right now.
They are. Lena has a Bloodstone. They do have a Blink on both Meepo as well as Slaughter, of course, but they're knowing that they're doing this. Ice Shard's coming out. Abaddon charging on in. He has to borrow time. The Global Silence. I mean, this Meeple's dead. The call down coming out, but he's just accepting death at this point. Ice Blast going out the back of though. A big Ice Blast on top of that, doing plenty of damage, but... Oh, yeah, you're right, Abaddon. He actually heals right on up with the borrowed time. He's going to be fine. Now, they did get the kill on a Gyrocopter, but it's going to be stolen Roche on that is, and Freeze will pick up the Aegis. So, on top of that, his BKB is just around the corner right here, so he's going to have even more chance to clear out as, oh, the Blink Slaughter, actually. That's not a Blink. He wants to take back that one, unfortunately. He's not going to be able to. He'll go down, and at least Ame survives on Lena, I guess, but yet another defense.
Maybe he can get a kill freeze, but he would die trying.
Yes, a Laguna Blade going to go. He also does have an Arcade Rid. Oh, he misses the LSA. Laguna Blade doesn't not even get enough get the kill, though, and he's going to be turned. Okay, he does get the kill in the end with some auto attacks, but again, an exchange you just do not want to take. But purposes should definitely help in these team fights. On top of that, Abaddon has a Hooded Defiance now finished. Going that pipe, actually, to follow up the Radiance. Oh, and they're going to find the Meepo. In comes a Walrus Punch. The Global Silence coming out. Now a Shrine is activated, but Meepo, one of them is a little too far away. And the Freezing Field on top of everything with the call down. Silencer in trouble himself. He's getting low as the ultimate hits from AA. They do get the kill on the Silencer, but it's coming at a massive cost. Buyback from Meepo, by the way. He jumps back in. The BKB, though, from Gyrocopter, trying to lock him down. It's still not enough. Down goes Meepo yet again. A 4-for-1 exchange. Make it a 5-1 exchange as, again, Ame goes down. He's up immediately. It's ridiculous. Okay, I mean,
he had a 1-second respawn.
Like, that is pretty absurd with the Bloodstone. I guess I am seeing that a little bit, but
true.
I mean, that was a
and with rOtk having this Radiance completed, now a pipe on top of that, Abaddon being alive means that a lot of the damage potential that you can put as a hookshot onto Tusk.
Yeah, so Snowball, though, is keeping it charged up. He'll get the stun. He buys time for his teammates to come in. The Blade Mail on XZ, assisting quite a bit for the return damage, but he is going to be killed in the end as the Walrus Punch helps secure the kill. The homing missile channeled on a Lena in the background, but not going to chase a little bit too deep. rOtk, though, he's still running, and he still has that borrowed time. He even takes the time to use that Hand of Midas. Doesn't want to waste those charges right there. And yeah, that pipe mitigating plenty of damage as it wasn't even activated, as you mentioned, though. So not even needed.
What, the global?
Oh, they want to catch Meepo, that's why.
Meepo.
Yeah,
they're gonna totally worth it.
They're gonna catch the one.
Oh, what a Ghost
Nice.
Scepter!
This is what I got. Talking to some people.
Yeah, snowball momentum, the fact that it's against a Meepo, and most importantly, oh, Blink in onto Aggressive. BKB.
They're not going to get this kill, though. Yeah.
No, they're not.
This BKBs, he's like,
In
walk
fact,
it off.
Freeze, meanwhile,
gosh.
getting the kill on the LGD carry. It accelerates your farming potential a lot more whenever you're just killing creep waves and stuff like that as they go blink in.
Oh, the double land with the ice shards blocking them both. AA is going to be picked up. Clockwork, he's going to hook shot on out. Says, see ya. Nothing I can do to save you, bro. So AA, he falls. He just buys an urn shortly after his death. So at least we'll have that coming back up now. But this is going to be a middle tower push here. That new S&Y toy of Gyrocopter, using that to assist with this path. As aggressive, though.
VG.j can gladly take this fight. They have global. Just straight up Sudokus.
Oh, I love it. He's just like, ah, screw it, I'll be back quickly. Anyways, they get the kill on AA. Meanwhile, in the background, though, Agressif, he gets jumpy. BKB's popped. Global silence on top of that. You do see the Clockwork with the blade mill, but that's going to wear off now. And all of a sudden, he is vulnerable. He goes down despite that Cox. Meepo locked in the background of the side, so make it the kill to him. But at what cost for Meepo? The call down. There's the Aegis use. Freeze actually lived. Are you kidding me? He actually lives in the midst of that. And Meepo's going to die again, most likely. The freezing field. He poops on it, and he wants to take somebody with him, but it's just not enough damage. Down goes Slardar. Hey, Lino's back up.
GG.
GG, well played. I mean, yeah, I was going to say, I mean, when is enough here for LGD? And I guess it's now.
I guess it's now hell of an outdraft, in my opinion. And I still have questions about LGD's itemization, but, I mean, they had something in mind. VG.j was just a step ahead of them, and the heroes that VG.j picked were 2 steps ahead of them.
A 13-7 Invoker versus a 9-1 TA. So, I mean, the lanes that they're in is actually working out pretty well, but Juggernaut, he is definitely feeling that free farm. He is, I got to think, near perfect, if not perfect, 21-6 as Freeze middle lane. He's going to take some pressure. The cold snap's coming out. He's going to try to turn on to maybe Rain, but has Dazzle support coming in. Shallow Grave there if necessary. In fact, Tuss, the Ice Shards are going to block Nick's Assassin, and do they have enough follow-up damage, though? The heal not really connecting, unfortunately, for damage. However, it's still going to be enough. First blood draw on FY. Credit for it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, it was made back to the bot lane. He had his fun with Centaur top. Maybe they saw Dazzle, but even that isn't really enough of an incentive. But
okay, TA, he was trying to juke and jive right here, but there was no way he was getting out, especially with Crystal Maid importing in. And then the freeze coming out. But now they know Lifestealer's vulnerable. Speaking of him at the bottom lane, Ame try to go through the Ice Shards, but obviously can't do that, so has to be forced to fight. Pops the open. Ooh, it's going for the turn kill, if anything. Not going to happen, though. Sunstrike will whiff right there on Agressif as he kind of walks it off, pops some reach in, and back to farm he goes. So, well, it looked like a good decision, but then he ends up dying in the long run.
Yeah, he was in a tough situation. Nice Ice Shards.
The spinning Juggernaut, he joins the snowball, and they're going to get the kill on a Crystal Maiden as well. And Nyx, he's only level 3, so not going to be much of a presence yet. And the heal ward with Dazzle, that'll easily heal them on up. Okay, Helm of the Dominator, another item that obviously got once again nerfed, and I think for good reason. It's clearly a very powerful item. You still expect to see it here on the likes of something like a Juggernaut?
I think so. He has this Bazzy ring right now, but I don't really think Vlad's is the play. He may go for the Aquila as they find Nyx's Assassin hiding.
Wow.
He's pretty screwed.
Yeah, well, I mean, what does he do here? He has Impale, he has a spiked Carapace. He's going to throw out the Impale here eventually, but oh, that's a spinning Juggernaut. Oh, the Sunstrike, though! He'll take
tower aggro. Yeah, Agressif didn't want to have to eat his mango. He was sitting on it, and he didn't have the mana for Blade Fury, as meanwhile, dual kills.
Well, rOtk got it first, though.
Yeah.
Attack speed, as well as the dominating of the creep, of course. It's just still going to be so powerful. Yes, yeah, middle lane, they're collapsing. Now the Ghost Walk activated by Invoker, but that spin on top of the Sentry Ward's put down, and this should still be a kill as out comes the auto attack to finish the job. TA, meanwhile, in the background, the Omni Slash bouncing around actually secures the kill for a double tap coming out for Agressif, and he wants more damage. He's going to be rid of those Shallow Grave, but guess what? Cold Blade goes right on through it and cuts him down still, so at least they get the turn kill.
Be difficult for LGD to get good jumps, and their draft is definitely engineered more towards it than it was in game 1, but still, it's not the easiest thing to execute.
Tusk, meanwhile, trying to harass Lifestealer a bit. Will throw out the Walrus Punch, actually, as he realizes they're trying to go on him. He'll snowball Sunstrike. He avoids it as a result, but FY, I don't know if he's still out of the woods just yet, literally. In fact, Stampede will help him get out of the woods. Now another Ice Path coming in. Here comes a spinning Juggernaut. Crystal Maiden at least dead. Shallow Grave just in case for the Tusk right here. As Lifestealer walks away, though, so not only buying the time to stay alive, but he...
Blink Dagger is just going to add on to the amounts of counter-engage that VG.j can present, as on the top lane, Nyx Vendetta dusted immediately.
I mean, it's like they knew he was right here. The dust comes out, and if you're Nyx, you almost feel bad for him that he's like, he's just setting up for it, like what he should be doing. He just got finished, and that again here, it seemed like it would have yet again made sense, but like some more of the team fight items, of course, with the Arcane into the mech now. As there's another dust,
nice
guess what they found again? I mean, he didn't even have Vendetta up, or he wasn't even using it right there, but didn't matter.
That was such a good game.
Okay, she's out of range at least, but she, Nyx, okay, he's going to scout them out, but they're going right for Crystal Maiden, though. The snowball in, that's a quick kill as the spin comes out. Nyx just has to sit there and watch his teammate fall. Can't do anything about it. And Aggressive, he's going to be going the Manta style, by the way. He has it queued up at least.
Okay, well, the two reasons why I justified it was for the... Well, Aggressive just likes Yasha in general, and I don't blame him. It's a very conducive as... Oh, Lifestealer dies up top, but meanwhile, trying to go in on Aggressive. Shards do not connect, though.
Lifestealer, he runs into TA as well as the whole team here. He did not pop Rage, though. He gets hoofed up. A big counter from XC. Trying to set up a turn there on the Shrine. Again, this is bad fighting position for VG.j. The Coaling Blade coming out. Okay, it does eventually come out, actually, and secures the kill. Stampede activated by Center in the background to get away. They want to still fight this, you're right. Without Juggernaut, they still want to make some plays. And Poker, he's going to be able to Ghost Walk in time. Will be fine. Free sitting there with the meld. Taking some good damage. The open wounds are on him, actually. And there's another Coaling Blade to cut him out. Aegis, though, going to be popped, of course. Double edge. Centaur, he'll end up falling. Trying to set up the kill to Axe. They will eventually get it. And they're still hanging tight. FY, he has a Shallow Grave on him. Now he pops that snowball. And looking to roll on out, go for the kill, and Invoker still maybe. Dazzle coming in with the heal, not enough damage though. And it looks like maybe Rain will be fine. So VG.j, all right, maybe overstepping their boundaries a little bit right here. Sunstrike, boom, shakalaka. Double kill for maybe Rain. And that will be the end of it. So yeah, fighting at the Shrine. Hey, it worked last game, not so much this time around.
Yeah, last game though, they had a 10k net worth advantage. This game, they were at 2k. I mean, well, like, I guess 3k. Every single right click, I can understand why.
Aggressive takes the Sunstrike right there, but the healing ward already down. It's going to heal him back up a good amount. You see a tornado coming through from Invoker, so gridded counter push, of course. Axe, Berserker's Call, he hit the TA, but he missed Juggernaut. And now Axe, he's trying to walk it off. Freezing Field from the behind right here, behind the tower that is. Meteor comes down on top of that disarm onto the TA. Shallow Grave's going to be put up. EMP in the midst of everyone. Tusky's not a man. Omniside's bouncing around, but down goes Tusk, and down goes Centaur as well to the Coaling Blade right there. And that's a double kill for XC with another Coaling Blade to top it all off. So fighting at the tower. VG.j really overstepping the boundaries now. We mentioned at the Shrine fight right here at the secondary tower. They go pretty deep, and it ends up biting them in the ass. But you got to give credit to LGD.
But it was like they clumped themselves because really only the TA got caught by that taunt. The Juggernaut had moved out of the way. And then Tusk was just like, oh yeah, let's take this fight. And then he snowballs him and the Juggernaut into the Invoker, which, as you saw there, took advantage of that voluntary clumping that VG.j did. Meanwhile, bot lane. Yeah,
they catch Centaur, the Sunstrike coming out, and again, there's that combo. Talked about the Nyx Invoker combo, but Axe, of course, is the same idea once again. So XC really feeling good now that Blade Mill finished. He has another 700 gold saved up, so I'm going to be curious to see what he queues up here in the near future. But talk about the
item anymore. Oh man, they immediately put down that sentry. What a lucky sentry, but they don't want to go in on Nyx because, again, you don't know where Invoker is.
Oh, there he is. Sunstrike, and there's the kill. Again, even if he puts the Shallow Grave up, he's going to be Coaling Bladed anyway, so that's a dead Dazzle.
That's true, but Tusk is one of those unique offlane heroes, which he wasn't really in the offlane, but I see what you're getting at. But it's heroes that typically you put in the offlane that almost always they want the Blink Dagger. And if they're not going for the Blink Dagger, then they're going for some damage mitigation item like a Vanguard or a Pipe or something. And Drum is like this weird middle ground. It's like a utility item. It's kind of survivability as rOtk. Gonna get initiated on.
Yeah, Stampede, but man, that damage happens fast. But speaking of fast damage, Freeze in the background, nearly 3 shots. The Nyx Assassin, the BKB popped as well. But Lifesteal, he's going toe-to-toe with the Juggernaut. Who's gonna win that battle in the background though? Invoker, he's trying to run Ghost Walk, but out comes the dust. And maybe Randy puts the Deafening Blast out on a TA. But Agressif, he's spinning on top. A
What a
nice
tornado.
tornado at the last second, though. And he's going to make the escape on Invoker. Meanwhile, in the background, Lifestealer still doing his thing with the open wings now up on a TA. And Templar Assassin Sunstrike just in case, not even needed. Down goes the Templar. Now Juggernaut, he splits up with the Mantis Tile, but he's going to end up falling most likely. He's trying to get the turn kill on Axe as Tusk comes in, but now Agressif, he needs to run. No Omni Slash, out comes the open wounds. It's going to be enough for the kill before he can board out. Double kill for Ami right there, a 4-for-2 exchange. And guess who's up? It's Roshan.
You want to talk about uncommon items? Tell me what you see in the top right. It didn't get touched. It didn't get touched in 7.03.
Yeah. But picked up a Lifestealer here. Yeah, what was your make on that as the evasion as well as the disarm? As actually couldn't hold that thought because Centaur now going to get jumped in with the impel opening. And down goes Dazzle as well. As well, I guess Centaur, he's still alive as he gets snowballed in, but he is going to shortly fall. They try to get the kill on Invoker. Still not enough damage. Tusk, he's wanting to get the kill on a Roshan. He will actually not get the kill on a Roshan. He gets the kill on Invoker. He's still alive. Double kill coming out. Well, they got at least one kill on an important hero, that is, but Aegis picked up by Lifestealer. And LGD, they're in total control now of this game.
Yeah, this Halberd pickup. Like, I, yet again, have always been singing the praise. Whenever I think as a caster, you're always... No.
I thought it did. Okay. Wow.
I'm like it's gotten changed multiple times, but I'm.
So I don't know where we're at right now. Okay.
Yeah, actually, I'm not 100%.
All right, Centaur, he's going to get caught by the freezing field initiation, by the way, with a snowball. We'll save for now, setting up some turn kill chance. Stampede activated. Crystal made it, though. He forced Staffs away. He's going to be fine. Nixon Assassin also living with the spiked carapace, but they did get the kill on a Crystal in the background. Now Juggernaut putting the auto attacks into Axe, and the crit's coming out to get him taken out. And now Ame, he ain't going to get away from this one. Omni Slash will help secure the kill into him. That's an Aegis kill. Invoker is nearby. So can he save his teammate as well as maybe set up some more turn? They still want to fight this. Buyback's being used. EMP coming out. Centaur's going to fall. And Knifesteer, not only is he fine, but this is definitely a fight now for LGD to take. The Berserker's call. He will land it right here onto Agressif as they spot him at the last second. A triple kill for Invoker to finish the job. This Invoker has no doubt been clutch.
And then they know that they can take the long fight afterwards.
Hey, AC on Lifestealer as well. Yeah, they just got a lot of mitigation right here. TA, in fact, putting in the auto attacks. We see Lifestealer, he's just mans on up in the background. Centaur going in. He gets caught to the meatball, comes down. The shallow grave will save TA for a split second right there as he's in the snowball as well. But as soon as he comes on out, disarm's still on him, and he will fall in the end. He does have a buyback. Juggernaut coming up right now, but Tusk and Centaur are dead with no buybacks. VG.j might be giving it up right here. They're definitely giving it up the bottom, and if they don't buy back on TM, and it's going to be more right here.
Yeah, but what can TA do? She comes back. She has her BKB, so that may help, but again, it's like one TA against the world.
Wow.
And they're going to call GG.
You know, there was a moment there, I almost want to say a little bit of caster's curse. I love using that term because I was praising VG.j, you know, talking about how this team just got invited, and if there's any reason why you didn't believe they deserved it, we're kind of seeing right here why they did. And I feel like shortly after that is when they started going for some of those YOLO fights that helped set up a turn. I mean, you got to give...
FY needs to be kind of careful how he chooses to use this mirror image, because being able to purge off the Earthshock will be important, and being able to purge off Frostbite is also important, as now Yao is wrapping around.
This could be a kill. He does have that the mirror image as talked about. Gonna use it right here, but he's just sitting on top. An Earth Spike used. They know what the real one is, of course. And the chase is on. Has another Earth Shock to use FY. Juking and jiving though in the trees.
Wow.
He'll avoid the Earth Shock, and no, he will not. He got hit by it. And there we go. First blood for Lion coming out. So took a while, but finally the first blood happened.
So if you knew you were going to be laning offlane, then it would probably be in your best interest to go for something like a Poor Man's Shield, as now FY going to try to get this rune. He'll get it.
Nice time right there with the illusion room. Picks it up, spawns even more illusions, and all of a sudden it's like, which one do we kill? Well, they know the real one now for sure. Shrapnel's coming out though. Trying to set up some turn kills as VG.j. There we go. The Shrapnel will secure it. Onto the line, and now maybe Rain. He's on the run. Another Shrapnel charge yet again, but that Mana Shield comes out.
Sniper was able to get that one kill, and so that helps even it out. So even the fact that he is getting rotated on, his team's showing him some love as well. Meanwhile, FY is getting no love up top.
He does not have mirror image. Talked about that. Needs to be careful with how he uses it, and it's on cooldown right now, but the
Nice
net
X.
enough to keep him alive. And yeah, now we see M99. He's on the run. He's going to try to TP out. He'll be fine. But Agressif, guess what? He shows up as the core. He's just looking to be involved. Freeze, meanwhile, though, goes down to the middle lane. as they
Tasted
rotate
up
in. And now
Beastmaster was roaring him. And now
rOtk, he's going to be rooted right there at the freeze. Obviously no
axes,
roar.
though.
Yeah, he'll be fine here. Yeah, no axes. Wow, it doesn't even have that leveled up currently. And
Now he
actually,
might die.
Fatal Bonds could help secure the kill onto him.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. Alright, so at least they get the turn kill. Sniper a little bit of revenge right there, helping with the team, but nice job initially ganking him, using that level 6 roar, of course, always important. Being involved
Yeah, it
with
was a
the team.
lucky haste room. With all the attention that you've been putting onto the sniper, he really needs to net themselves a kill at some point, and so they've finally gotten it. Freeze comes back, though, and now Crystal Maiden has taken over this mid lane as Agressif is diving it.
Open wounds, there's the ulti, and the Assassinate helped clutch that kill there, so not much Crystal Maiden can do at that point.
They help VG.j find something.
LGD hugging the tower, though. They're playing this very defensive right now. In fact, TP out coming out from Ursa. He goes to the bottom lane, doesn't want to have to deal with that. Tarda being just scared, basically. So they're going to all come bottom. Oh, FY. Now, that was a roar, I believe, just about to be used right there. But
About being the key word.
yeah, the sleep comes out.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no, stop early! The miscoordination right there. Will it matter in the long run? Mystic Snake bouncing around. Beastmaster, he did use this roar meanwhile. Now Centaur being locked down. Couple more auto attacks. Yes, Medusa able to finish him off. And on the run is XC still surviving. Aggressive. He does not have a rage anymore. He needs to be careful
Yeah,
about
stick
this.
charges, though.
He does do stay alive. The chaotic offering comes down. The Assassinate picks up Beastmaster in the background. Now goes Crystal Maiden. And Medusa realizing quickly this is a fight they're about to lose, so he ports out before too much more damage happens. Lion, though, goes down. The 3-for-1 turn ultimately in favor of VG.j. That chaotic offering was huge.
I can't believe Warlock is level 6 already. He's
too.
been...
Perhaps catching LGD off guard as well. I mean, obviously they were trying to make a play at the bottom lane down here, but they saw the song come out, and all of a sudden, despite the not the greatest coordination there with the initial hoof stomp, it obviously didn't matter in the long
I
run.
don't think Ame can take this easily.
He does have a
Oh,
headdress
okay, he has
here.
self. Good.
So, oh my god, CF. Don't die, please. That would give it
No,
away.
Sniper dies.
Oh, yeah.
Roar.
Watching
Bot lane.
Roshan.
But M99 manages to get himself 2250 gold, and now he's ready to rock and roll. He has a finger. They're gonna find Centaur.
They're going to find the Centaur for sure, and with that Finger of Death, easy kill coming out. So they expose the Blink Daggers, but you know what? It gets a big kill on a Centaur.
It's very easy for them to start pushing down towers, even though it is a Medusa who usually doesn't become useful until later.
So, Aggressive, you mentioned how he's itemizing here. He is going the Sage, so are we going to see a Heaven's Halberd once again on him? But yeah, top lane Ursa. We're going to jump on top of him with that Blink Dagger, but he pops the Enrage. He does have Crystal Maiden nearby. Stampede activated. Going to help chase down Ame. He is in trouble now because of Freezing Field for a turn kill. They get the kill on Ursa, though, and now down goes Crystal Maiden as well. So, VG.j, they come out on top of this 2 versus 2 exchange right here. 2-0 even, so well played. And again, that Sage going to be finished.
Still, LGD are in a pretty good position right now. Even though Sniper did participate and Lifestealer was able to get out, they need to be able to continue transitioning. I don't know why LGD aren't playing more aggressively with this Blink Dagger of Lion, but they might. Oh, other way around.
Yeah, they're going to be found. In fact, Lion is nearby, though. He's still ready to go, but again, Chaotic Offering, got to figure that's coming out as well. There's the Roar on a Naga, starting to start things off. Just simply trying to live is the answer. Mystic Snake bouncing around, they get the kill on the Naga. Sorry, meanwhile, Hicks on a Centaur, but here comes a Chaotic Offering. Beastmaster picked off. That ulti, though, of Medusa with a Scream definitely have an effect as well. rOtk, he's at half-life on the run, trying to be hero blocked a little bit. Earth Spike on him. Nice Blink Dagger away as the Open Wounds is applied to Lion. And trying to run. Now the Mana Drain coming out, trying to
There's no
keep
tower.
Aggressive from
Lion
using
has
that
a blink
rage.
and 3 more seconds. They're going to keep going. Lion's going to blink and Earth Spike.
Yeah, why not?
And Finger.
Does he have Rage popping off? He does. There's the Ear Spark, the Finger as mentioned, and a double kill for Maybe Rain on the Medusa. And look at this, it's a tier 3 tower. Nice transition right into it. LGD looking really good. The Chaotic.
And the only problem was they only caught the Beastmaster. And Beastmaster did die, but he was able to pop his Necro Book, and that helped them get this melee Rax. Ame may die?
Yeah, that upheaval doing a work action with the Fatal Bonds as well, but man, that Enrage is
Oh.
doing more work as that's a BM pause.
Kale.
How they go? I think that was like a quick lag spike, it seemed like. So they're calling out right there, but
Yeah, Ame's going to get double-edged, I think.
yeah, Centaur, he is right there. He is stunned. He's going to try to turn him, but yeah, it's not going to happen. Ursa goes down, as does Crystal Maiden, and they're also going to get Lion. So they will get some casualties in the end, but man, they lose the range, they lose the melee racks, excuse me, as well as that Jen's Knight's Perseverance effect already finished right here. So that's his decision. Obviously, at the how the last fight went, clearly figuring they don't need necessarily more damage. Nice Manchester split up right there as the Hoofstomp comes in, and there's a Scream activated as well, kind of zoning the support. Beastmaster in the background, Assassinate, as well as a Chaotic Offering. He will end up falling. The Stampede activated, and down goes Medusa. So VG.j winning a pretty solid fight at their Tier 1 mid tower. As Chaotic Offering yet again coming into play. No Naga Siren sleep even needed right there. And
yeah,
now they're
part of
going to
that
counter.
came down to possibly the nerfs that Beastmaster received in patches past. They put up Hawk, and usually whenever you put up a Hawk, you're like, oh, I'm not afraid about no enemy initiation. I'm going to see everything. But all they needed was one Centaur Hoofstomp to immediately start a domino effect. Oh, FY does find asleep now.
Couple supports over here. Look at these little presents they got. Nice blink from Lion, but Crystal Maiden unfortunately doesn't have one. She will fall in the end. So they're not going to get the second.
He's freeze. There's no way that a Lion can get this kill solo, though.
1440 life. Yeah, level 2 Finger of Death. He does say who's coming.
Carry
Ursa.
the 2, divide by 3.
Let me do some quick math right here. Oh, hey, Ursa, there's a kill.
Yeah, that's a dead.
That, as I expected, it would be a kill. Bottom lane, Beastmaster, he roars them away, but they're still going to follow up. And the Force Staff, he's barely alive by the open wounds, giving him slow enough, and he will die. Good support by Lion right there, but not enough in the end. However, the top.
Yeah, I mean, normally I'm terrified as a, like, if I was LGD to go into the pit, but they only need one hero. They only need to send Ursa, or unless Medusa dies.
Oh, that would be a huge pick to start things off. Now support is kind of nearby, though.
God, Lion's stuck.
That Stone Gaze, and in the background, here we go. The Chaotic Offering coming out. The Sleep as well, but going to be canceled pretty quickly as the BKB pop by Ursa on Aggressif. He will fall. No buyback to be had, by the way. The chase is on. The split shot with the Eye of Scotty. So much anti-kite. And down falls Centaur. In the background, though, Sniper, he's being that right-click turret, gets the pick up on a couple of heroes, and down goes Ursa, in fact. Sniper was just sitting back there, and then he had the fatal bonds kicking in from Fenrir. All of a sudden, VG.j coming out on top of the fight at the very end.
Yeah, especially with a buyback on Crystal Maiden, which I imagine CM bought back because they thought that...
And gonna try to
maybe
do
it's
it.
huge. And again, all the cooldowns are down. No Song, no Chaotic Offering.
Good, Medusa just charging in. It has that Stone Gaze, gonna pop it right off the bat, says run away. As a Stampede activated, their Aggressif gets to pick on a Yao in the background meanwhile, so they're gonna pick on support and going for more, but now they need to be careful with this Medusa in the front lines. Spamming auto attacks with the split shot. There goes the sleep though. And Lifestealer. They'll just walk it off for now. Gonna reset. They're gonna go on a Beastmaster. They want to at least, but he walks away. He has a Shadow Blade up.
They need to kill Sniper.
In the background, yeah, Sniper's the focus though. So Beastmaster in trouble, but so is Sniper. The hand of Finger of Death even already used it. Down he goes. He has a buyback though, so we'll see if he uses it here, depending on the fight picks up right now. Lifestealer, there's that buyback. There goes the kill on a Naga Siren though. And now Roshan is real. That's an attempt at least. But the supporting cast, Beastmaster is up in 5 seconds, however, as is Lion. They're going to be coming back quickly here. Aggressif's like, wait, where'd he go? Oh, here he is. And now they're going to go for it. I mean, this is...
I mean, they can. Chaotic Offering is up now. Stone Gaze is down. I don't know if maybe should go in.
Round number 3 right here. Who's going to come on top? Ursa jumps in. There's that Chaotic Offering. Meanwhile, Naga Siren staying dead, obviously, but Lion got picked off right there as a freezing field from a distance, though. rOtk, Glimmer Cape will save him. The kill on the Roshan and Aggressif. He steals the Aegis right there. He snatches it up for himself. He's going toe-to-toe with the Medusa. rOtk, meanwhile, he gets the pick off in the background. Onto XC on the Beastmaster. Again, he's going to be up fairly quickly with the respawn time. But now Lifestealer, he's on the run. It's not going to work. Oh, the Glimmer Clape will barely keep him alive. The miss is kicking in. The Solar Crest effect for LGD. Look at the vision that they have and the vision that VG.j does not, in fact. As smoking, though.
Maybe as a DD, this is a terrible time to go for a fight.
Oh, well, they're going to go into Lion, and they get the quick kill right there, at least. So there's something. But now they want more. They're hunting.
No, I don't think so, because they can kind of, like, they don't need to take a fight that they can't win, as, like, they can win this fight.
That's an easy gun. He does not have a buyback, actually. He's dead for 85 seconds. That's quite a bit of time here for an opening.
Oh, man.
So
And he had a refresher.
get too much out of this. Roshan is up, though. Surprised I'm
They're
not checking
concerned.
that.
It's more important to go when the centaur does not have buyback, as now Ursa about to get the kill with the Glimmer Cape.
Here comes the Chaotic offering though in response. Ursa dropping himself to get the turn kill to Crystal Maiden. Ursa just tanking the damage though with the enrage up, and in the background maybe Rain with the split shots doing work. Lion and Ursa end up going down though, so now the damage output of LGD not necessarily a scare. In fact, Medusa, we thought he was tanky. I mean, he's going to use a cheese right here to stay alive for a little bit longer, but this sniper just sitting in the background. Double kill coming out. That's the last thing you wanted to do if your LGD is get committed into a base fight right there with clearly the lacking the bit of damage. I mean, they just played that so well with the kite and out getting the chaotic offering, and that was the turn.
It's not necessarily, you only have true strike on one target. Everything else is going to miss. And there are like 1,000 different sources of miss right now.
Yeah, this is, oh, actually, because LGD or VG.j, they're looking to initiate. Here we go. Roar using the back of the, out comes the Malphus. Now comes the chaotic offering, I should say. The two of them, in fact, with the Aegis on top of that, the Axe even. As down goes Ursa in the midst of the fight. And now we have Lion and Medusa. They're on the run. LGD completely defensive right now. Medusa, man, she needs to split up and keep running. The Assassinate to take out Lion as he attempts to run away. And here we go with the Tier 1 tower now at the bottom lane.
Everyone's tanking up, and then Sniper, his 25 is going to be more shrapnel charges. I don't know why he's not using them on this mid lane defense. As now maybe Rain takes down the tower to half. Where is VG.j?
They're a little AFK apparently at the top lane. I guess they're trying to deal with this Beast Smash, and they will deal with it. He ends up going down. Medusa, though, trying to take out the Tier 3, but here comes the sleep now, setting up with the supports in the background. Will they kill Medusa, though? They're going to maybe go onto her. A Stampede activated. She's using that split shot as well as the ultimate activated right there with the screen, the Stone Gaze, but in comes a Chaotic Offering, stopping the TP attempt. And the split shots continue to rain from her, but she's being locked down. That's way too much damage to handle. And that's a cleanup at the base. They lost the Tier 3 tower, but obviously a very and the golem, that's enough of a push right there. So, but the Tier 3 does go down at the top of it, but look at Freeze. He turns auto attacks Ursa, and Ray just popped. Lion going to CC him somewhat, but Freeze, he's just fine. He's going to turn around 3-shot and finish off the line right there. The middle Tier 3 again was picked off as well, so VG.j
handles mechas just fine. Nagasiren is going to be going for this Octarine next, and so with like thousands of illusion spam, the multiple shrapnel charges, return aura, and actually now Centaur is going to die.
Nice find right there. He's dead for about 100 seconds. He does have a buyback. And Ursa's still going, man. He's going to chase after the Nagasiren. Glimmer Cape going to be popped, though.
He wishes he got a bash.
That would have been nice. Unable to, though. And that goes right down the middle lane, so LGD. There we go with the buyback. Ellie's coming out. FBF drops come in as well, as now Lifestealer tries to find an opportunity. Beastmaster, he's picked up at the top lane. He was going to split up by himself again. Really continued to go for that split.
Although rOtk does have, yeah, he has both his Stampedes up very soon.
Here we go, jump in the background, but nice Hex immediately onto Centaur. And actually Centaur at about half life. Out comes a Chaotic Offering, number 1 at least. Split up, the split shot's going out, but Medusa needed to play pretty defensive right here. Shredder's popped in the background. The Beastmaster still waiting to come back up. Crystal Maiden is dead throughout. The sleep used by Nagasiren, though, and be a bit of a reset. So they don't get the racks at the end. They will fall back, though, without any casualties here, it seems like.
First initial counter push, as now he has no way of getting to here fast enough.
Oh, they're going to try
fight
still.
anyway.
Yeah, Hoofstock coming out. Half-Life Ursa immediately right off the bat. Sniper doing plenty of damage, and Ursa will fall, so the Aegis being popped. But now the Stone Gaze coming out. Centaur turning around, trying to run away. Disarm activated on Medusa. Splits up with the Manchester, still disarmed, though. As a Chaotic Offering in the background. Lion is picked off. Sniper still doing his thing from a distance. And Medusa ends up falling. She has a buyback, as does Lion, but Crystal Maiden does not. But yeah, you look at the base meanwhile. How about that? The split push is real. Ursa now jumps on a Sniper. That could be a big kill. Will it be enough? Beastmaster goes down, but the Glimmer Cape saves the day. And Ursa now, he's in trouble. Going to be falling most likely as Sniper turns his attention to him. What a Glimmer Cape at the last second by Warlock right there to save Sniper. Keep him alive. More buybacks being used, though. Medusa and Ursa as the middle tower, the middle racks even being pressured by the Warlock. Falling for it. He's on the run. Lion, okay, he's going to avoid them, though, for a bit and be a distraction, I guess.
TP cancel on the Crystal Maiden. She's dead.
No buyback for her. She's dead for 80 seconds, so what does VG.j do here? Let's see.
Beastmaster's pushing bot. He has Desolator Shadowblade, and unfortunately he doesn't have his BOTs up, otherwise he would have joined Lion trying to kill his sniper. But now Sniper, he's going mid, they're going for tier 4. His Return Aura is going to help push this super fast.
Well, they get the stun on the line in the background. Ursa keeping his distance, though. There's the counter Hex, just trying to stall as much as possible. But as you mentioned, Beastmaster's ready to push down there, so keep an eye on that as much as we can. But there goes one tier 4, and the second tier 4 just about to fall.
Stone Gaze in 3 seconds, and then a refreshed one after that.
Beastmaster.
It's a base race.
It is a base race all of a sudden. The Ancient is dropping, though. Out comes a Stone Gaze, as mentioned. They do get the freeze on Agressif. He's focusing right for the Ancient, though. Can Beastmaster maybe do it? No, he has to deal with Sniper now, so that's not going to be unfortunate for him. He buys back, though. They get the kill, meanwhile, at the base. Buybacks being used everywhere on either side, Lifestealer included, and we're just all over the place now. The Chaotic Offerings looks like they are down. Medusa, though, she's holding her ground. We even hear the song in the background being going on right there, but Centaur goes down. Finally, it's dead. And game 3 in the series will go to VG.j. So, what a chaotic finish there to this game. I mean, I guess that was bound to happen with the way the game was going now, but it takes just over an hour. But VG.j, they do secure it in the end. Well, what a game, though, Tsunami.
Beastmaster was cosplaying Anti-Mage for the last, 20 minutes of the game, and it was working, but Freeze, at nerves of steel, refused to leave his base until he was absolutely sure that there was no threat of him losing his